Hello everyone and welcome back to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is episode 18, where last time we had the camp follow-up after Visages, and that was interesting to say the least. There was romance, there was intimacy, there was friendship, there was dancing, there was piano playing, there was familiar songs being played on that piano according to Mael. And to follow along with that theme of music that is familiar, we're in the Serene area at the moment. And Mael's like, what's going on with this music? Did they teach this? It feels so familiar. So we're working our way through here at the moment. We have taken out Seren's assistant. We do have an immunity to charm, which is a Pictos that we will have to chuck on and enjoy. Anti-charm. We'll learn that, apply that to the whole group, and then that should come very much in handy so we don't get thrown into some sort of LSD trip. Oh, that's cool. Going in and out of the menu. Whoa. It resets the enemy, so all of the little... Woo! Weird. Alright, ready to fight a giant cloth worm? Cloth worm! Glissando! Nice. So this is what was getting thrown at us by the Tissue. Let's see how we go, shall we? Oh, the noise! Smashes its head into the expedition. Nice! We got it! Well, we're locked in today. That's good. We're locked in today. That's always a good sign. Thank you.
What lovely feet.
What lovely feet. It's a worm. It doesn't have any. Alright. Let's see here, mate. What do I want to do? Let's do Powerless. God, I love this music. Yeah, I'll go with Thermal Transfer. It's weak against ice, so that works for me. Uses its tail. Oh! We're no longer locked in. We're no longer locked in. We've lost it. We lost it. That's okay, we'll get it back. We'll get it back.
Their defenses are down.
Summons ballets to attack. Oh, it's jumping. Oh, and yeah. Nice, okay. Jesus. Just survived that one. Only just. My God.
Looking good.
Let's push forward. A bit of violence, yes. Not looking good.
do it.
Enchanting. Okay. We've got anti-charm, so that was good. They literally picked the worst character to do that on, because Lune's the one with that Pictos equipped. That worked out nicely.
Ready to go. Their defenses are down.
Energized.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. It's jumping. Very nice.
Let's dance.
Gobble. Okay, it's taken my L from me. If we break you, will you get spit out? I hope so. Okay. My, what lovely feet. Alright, it is time to break. Hopefully we could get Mighty Strike. I don't think it's going to work, sadly, because of the turn order. That's painful. Alright. Break. Spit out my L. Yes, it does. Alright, good shit. Wait, what? No longer stunned, but then just goes for it? Okay.
Time to lead.
Jesus. Hell yeah. And now we're on Almighty. Fill up that break meter some more. Damn it. So close. I was hoping that would get the break, but that's alright. Oh god. That attack I just never got good at, clearly. Perfect timing for Phoenix Flame, let's go! Alright, first time using Phoenix Flame. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yo! Let's go! Those burn stacks, though? So sick. That was our first time using Payback as well. That looks sick. Oh! Serene outfit for Lune. Nice. That was a good fight. Cool. The bow's nice. Wear the outfits of your enemies. Alright, where's my Mask Keeper fit for Verso? Come on. Hand it over. Hand over the coolest fit ever. That was so cool. That was a very nice boss. Alright, let's level up. Okay. Typhoon is quite nice. High ice damage and healing allies, and if you consume earth stains, it'll go from 3 to 5 turns. You're just doing ice damage, healing your characters. That's pretty sick. But we're 1 point off of hell. I don't even know if I want hell anymore. I've worked so hard to wait for just 10 points, and I'm like, I don't know. I think I might do a recoat on Lune after this area and reassess what I want for her. Because she's a little stagnant at the moment. This one is amazing because you can reapply stun. Endbringer just looks insane. So medium single light damage, 5 hits, plus 2 AP at A rank. So I'll think about that. Sword Ballet could be really fun. We'll figure out what's going on there. What's going on up here? And what's this? That's something to think about with this skill tree is, you know, Gustav's skill tree was a trick. This one, there's a thing over here, and then what's going on over here? Are we being tricked again? Or is there there's a story moment with Mael for sure? That's gonna be like, oh yeah, look. It's these abilities. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's roam. We opened the episode with a really clean boss fight, so I'm happy with that. Alright, just need to get over there.
Perfect.
Pétanque. Interesting. I see the shortcut there. Alright, here we go. This is how we'll get across. How did the mountaineering expedition put those in place? We'll never know. Excuse me. Off you go. So, can I take out this Pétanque? Or is it going to flee like the last one? I need to think about... Oh, God. Ooh. I need to think about what I have to take this guy on. In terms of my best skills. Building up the break meter with Minoko could be good, but CL can also just... Might do CL. Lune and Mael. Let's try that. Oh, you're gonna do this to me? You're gonna do this to me? What do you mean? Oh, that's so wild. Okay. How do I trick it to get it to go? It seemingly doesn't. Okay, you're an asshole. How do I fuck with it to get it to go into the right direction? That's me touching it. How crazy is it? So there's a specific pathway that I've got to push it down. There we go. Hey, there's a Gestural here. Gestural merchant. Alright, let's see how we go. Okay, Mael can remove those shields.
Feel the burn.
Their defenses are down.
Let the ink flow.
Let's spill some ink. Take down their shields. I'm ready. On fire.
The cards have spoken. Deal me in. Your fate. The seal.
CO was the good choice. I love that move so much. Very nice. Claudiso, trade. Let's trade. Fight the merchant, of course. Let's see. We have 140,000. That's nice for us, isn't it? Plus 15, powerful damage increase, plus AP on a base attack. Mark requires one more hit to be removed. Yes, please. Double mark, greater powerful. We'll get the Resplendent Chroma and the Lumina. And let's fight you. Let's go, baby.
Strike. On me.
Protecting. With shell, okay. Sure. Shell doesn't matter. Shell does not matter to my L. Claudiso, I'm so sorry. You just don't fight my L. Okay, trade more. Shantanom. 690 fire on turn start. Switch to offensive if stanceless, and fire skills cost 1 less AP. New weapon for Mael will cop. +1 shield on switching to offensive. It's got potential, even though I'll probably never switch past starting in Virtuoso Stance, but we'll see. Maybe. Maybe. I copped this before I saw that
That will help.
while we were chasing the Potonk. There is still an item across a gap, though. Ah. Look at that. Oh, I can't. Hang on. Did I just miss a grapple point on that side? There's a grapple point that I can't interact with. No. Get off. There's a grapple point here. But not There. So I gotta get there from another way, and then I'll be able to get over here, I suppose. We just have to find that other way.
What have we here?
Oh, okay. Ooh, that might take us to the item. I'm feeling it. Who put that grapple point in that mouth?
What have we here?
Healing Fire recovers 25% health when attacking a burning target once per turn. That's also very nice. Our enemies are always burning. Alright, I need to rearrange what we're doing here Pictos-wise. Alright, we'll see how we go with the new Pictos attached. But for now, we're going down here. I'm gonna follow the... Oh no, we're not going down that way. Oh, okay. It's never going the way that I think it's gonna go. Oh, we're getting closer to the song. Hey, nice outfit. One of us has got to change. Oh my god. Oh my. Whoa. Jesus Christ. Alright. Pretty trippy tunnel. Oh, this looks like we're running up to the fight, the main event. How many attempts will it take us?
Luke, Expedition 67. We're out of explosives, but we've made enough holes in this place to reach that giant woman in the center. But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It both feels like us, but also not like us. Marguerite reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress, I think she called it. Like her mind is flooding the area with her thoughts and feelings. Maybe we'll just stay here and enjoy the melody.
And it's over. Okay. I need to get into a fight so we can learn the immune to charm Lumina and apply it to everyone in our party. So it's a good thing we have a flag here. So we're going to go straight to... I think Crumbling Path would be the beginning. I'm never really sure on the order. Oh, Crumbling Path is here. I think we want to go to dancing classes. We'll just fight a normal enemy here so I can learn. I think it's just one fight. Then everyone can be immune to charm. Are you joking, mate? I will go first anyway. Rude. Anti-charm learned. Okay, now let's just give it to everyone. Alright, no matter what you have, everybody. We're going to turn it off. Now, anti-charm is 10. So let's free up some points. Dead energy we can take off because we don't need that in a boss fight. Got to do some maths. Let's hope that you're never fighting alone. And maybe I should remove the whole roulette thing and just focus on being powerful. What do you reckon? Roulette can be so nice though. Alright, anti-charm. Verso. Actually, I'll just straight up get rid of that energizing attack. Maybe you'll be alone, who knows. Let's use that point regardless. You never base attack, so we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Anti-charm. Now, Minoko. Minoko can't be charmed anyway. Like, am I reading into it? Because in that cutscene, he like was immune to the song. Does he just have the ability to... Does he just have the ability to be immune to it, or was it only cutscene immunity? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure. I almost want to just have the risk of him being the only one who doesn't have this equipped, just to see what will happen. I suppose we'll find out. I'm going to leave Minoko's off, just in case. We'll see. Because in that cutscene, he was just not affected by it. I'm going to take that as a sign that I don't have to put the AP there. And one of these days I'll fast travel to the right place. Okay. Charm.
There. She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there.
We're prepared. Okay. Charm this, lady. The final tunnel where all the music is focused, where you'll fall into the melodic trance.
It's even grander than I thought.
Renee, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
She finds it very familiar. I assume for the purposes of cutscenes, though, the characters might still get charmed. I don't know, because what are you going to do? Have a cutscene that changes based on whether or not you have this Lumina or Pictos equipped? We'll see. Maybe we won't get charmed in the opening cutscene. This design and music is amazing. Here we go. Thank you for the save in progress before that. Wow. There we go. Don't fall for it, guys. You have it. Oh my god, parents? Oh my god, Gustav! You can't do that, that's so mean. Oh man, was that husband and baby with CL? Oh, just like the knowing look. He knows. And our little Noko. Wow. I think we know what Ciel's torso scar actually has ended up being. Potential C-section scar, if that guy was her previous lover and child. Wow, okay. Dances with the glissandos. She really said, I don't care that you have anti-charm equipped, I'm charming you in this cutscene whether you like it or not. That's so beautiful. Alright. Let's get this. Nice. Now the mark is blue because we have double mark now. So it'll take an extra mark to be removed. So that works really well with Lune and Ciel, Lune and Mael, who both have marking things. So I can now use Per Se immediately for increased damage. For the double mark. Nice, weak to dark. She attacks with her dress. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, damn it.
Danger.
Jesus. A Widow Ballet charms Ciel and flies away. Anti-charm. Fuck you. Okay. So there's ballet dancers that just like come in for a little cheeky charm time. Not happening. This music is so cool.
Danger.
Yes!
Careful, Maya.
Look at all those Pictos and Luminas triggering.
Okay. The cards Obscur.
I love doing Card Weaver for a straight 20. The dance becomes frantic. Oh. Excuse me. Ciel's supposed to be playing immediately. Thank you. Wow. All right. Nice. This is just so amazing.
Take down their shields. Finesse and grace. From
The Grand Ballet begins. Okay. I dodged the last one because I'm like, I just can't get it. I just can't. Oh. Okay.
Hurts.
Ouch. God, if only I had Tree of Life. We gotta get to the next one so we can have Mael do Phoenix Flame, maybe, I don't know.
you can't leave. Please survive.
Your fate is sealed. Let the ink flow.
There's a potential that I could break the enemy here. There is potential. It's close on that meter, but I don't know how much I can push this up. I'm going to take a risk. Did not go up enough, sadly.
Danger.
The Grand Ballet. Okay. I'm going way too early on all of them, which is so annoying. Fucking hell. Just went so early on all of those. Alright. Let's see if Minoko can resist being charmed. Alright, the boys' time. Fucking... Dude! I'm pressing it like as it hits me. Alright, here we go. He can be charmed! No! He didn't get charmed in the cutscene, guys! So I was like, maybe he just has a, like, inbuilt anti-charm. No! Great, now he's gonna attack one of his allies. Oh, the fucking hell. He attacked himself! He attacked himself! Oh, no. He attacked himself.
I must exact revenge.
Oh, alright, we can break. It's not over yet. We gotta watch out for Minoko because he can be charmed. I finally got the counter on it though. That's nice. Okay. This is what we're hoping for. We're gonna break.
Let's go faster.
All right. The final act begins. Oh my god. Went too early. Oh, yep, sure. Jesus. Dude, what? Oh my god. Verso with 52. Jesus.
Oh well.
Oh my god. Just die, Verso. Just die. Slam the ground. Wow. Okay. Some really poorly timed parry attempts in there. Let's try again. We'll definitely get it this time. That's really such a gorgeous fight, though. Wow. Alright, I'm fighting you. Immediately. Right in.
Danger.
A
storm is coming.
Everything's going on too early for me.
Blades sharpened.
Oh.
Okay.
The dance becomes frantic.
Do me in. Lady Luck smiled today. A storm is coming.
So close to a break. We'll get it now.
Aya. Strike.
Not today. Feel the burn.
Blades sharpened. Let's dance.
All right, Grand Ballet time. Let's try and not parry too early on every single attack. I went too late on 3 of them. Hey, let's try and not go too early. Let's just do too late on all of them instead. How about that? God damn it.
You saved me.
Oh, I haven't seen this before. Nice. Thank God. Okay, I'll take that.
Mais attention.
Oh. Thought I had that. 0 AP if I have 3 light stands. God damn it, it's annoying.
The expedition's not over.
Gotta do it.
Ready to evade. Ready.
Okay. So, what I want to do is all set.
That's lucky. Now's our chance.
That's exactly what I needed. Oh, I missed. No. Stupid.
Their defenses are down.
The final act begins. Okay. Went too early.
That's all right.
Whoo! Nice. Let's go. Prepare to get doomed, powerless, defenseless, slow, broken.
Ready.
Nice. I told you we'd get it second try. Ciel the GOAT, as always.
You look smart today.
Very nice. We got the Tisserand weapon for her as well. There you go. An energizing turn. +1 AP on turn start. Very nice. We continue. Is this why we got Seren's dress for Lune? Because there's a connection here. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought she just got exploded. I was like, who's getting killed here? Who's doing what? I'm like, did Lune just explode, dude? It's like, no. Oh my god. That was her delivering the blow. Gotcha. I was like freaking the fuck out. Let's go. So Ciel got the final blow on one, Lune on another. We got some lovely new curtains to hang up at camp. Ooh, powerful. That was so cool. So someone appeared in front of all of the characters except for Verso, because the Axon was already appearing in front of Verso, right? I think this Axon represents his mother, perhaps? That, or it just represents Alicia as well. I don't know. It feels more like a mother thing, like a dance that she would have taught Alicia as a kid, and Mael's going, this is weirdly familiar, you know? Ooh, here's the second piece.
Is it you again?
Ooh.
Why?
Ooh.
Well,
What did you see this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was... Why do I keep seeing things?
Who are you?
Of course it's a sword for her. Just got handed the Ultima weapon. Okay, so Alicia was there, but then there was the little flash. That feels crazy to me that is even a word being put on my screen of that sentence. You can now face the paintress at the monolith. Are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding? All right, we have the barrier breaker. So Alicia was there, and then it flashed with the figure that I assume is the mother, which is very resemblant of Seren as well. But then, yeah, I think this curator is our attachment to... There's an attachment to Renoir there. Barrier breaker weapon. Ooh, look at that. Well, I think we have a new weapon to equip. 1125, level 15. It's a defense agility. Steel shields removed by hitting enemies. Switch to virtuous stance on breaking any shield. Oh, and we have the shield break ability. That is fantastic. Look at that weapon. Oh my god. Okay, that is so good. Energizing turn. Absolutely. +1 on a turn start. I'll take it. Wow. All right. We have another camp debrief ahead of us. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we will chat with our party members after that. Amazing sequence.
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves.
It's nothing.
It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am, but we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
Of course.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the crop cutting.
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for his gomage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
And that's a nice way to say fling.
He's up with the lingo, this guy.
Is there a future where I might compete in the same event?
Well, maybe if you defeat the paintress, then we'll talk.
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
Oh! I feel used, but I like it. That might not be a good idea. I don't know if I can keep my feelings casual. Oh. Verso's got those feelings. He's like, my heart, it yearns.
And I feel used, but I like it.
Ciel and Verso's bond grows even deeper. You know what they say, you have to get to relationship level 5 before you can have your second time as a fling. Ciel and Verso find a nice spot away from the group. They spend an unusually long time together, doing nothing at all, as we have been faded to black. They return to camp. Lune is upset that Verso skipped sentry duty. Ciel is unable to save Verso from Lune's displeasure. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Incredible. I wonder, in regards to that flash during Seren's song, and we saw the figure holding the baby, is that a future that they didn't get to have together sort of thing? I think that's what the song was doing, because it was showing Lune's parents very old. It was showing Gustave as he currently is, and it was showing husband with child. I don't know about Ciel's scar, though, if that's like a misdirect. Like, if she did have a kid, and that's like a C-section scar, and maybe the kid and the husband were lost together. I'm not sure. I am sure once we deepen the relationship, we'll be able to talk about that one further.
You
But
seem preoccupied.
that was nice. Just a nice little unusual amount of time together.
We will depend.
All right.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Neither can I. The game says, hey, go fight the paintress. So I'm like, hold your horses. I'm not ready for that. I don't want this game to ever be over.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Yeah. What's she been saying about me?
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Yes. Verso approaches Lune, who is working on the Expedition 33 journal.
Working on the 33's journal.
It's very interesting because Lune's doing like the journal, the same ones that we've picked up from previous expeditions to find, but then we've also got Maël carrying on Gustave's handwritten journal for his apprentices specifically, which is kind of fun.
You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
This is a good point. a good moment to point this out, which is a funny observation, is something that's humorous in your video game Clair Obscur Expedition 33, is that Verso gets put into your party. And this is a video game where you have health and you can die, and Expedition failed, right? And little Mr. Immortal over here has a health bar and he can die. And it's just very funny because he's like, I'm immortal. I'm like, does he get knocked out? So basically he's just like, and then he'll wake up eventually. Assumedly he's been cut in half before. What happens? Does he just come back after a certain amount of time? It is a funny mechanic having an immortal character in your party that, for all intents and purposes, cannot be immortal for the sake of the game. So I don't know about that, Lune. I die just like everyone else here for some reason.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning?
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from pigtoes, right? Of course you do.
That's cute, because that's the that's like the summoning stuff out of thin air. You mind if I play here? Here's my piano. This is very interesting because I feel like this specific dialogue and conversation we're having has a potential for these two to grow closer in a perhaps romantic way as well. It's very interesting that maybe we could play together sometime. I think that when I'm looking at these characters and how focused they are on what's going on, Ciel does feel like much more the type to engage in the behavior that she has with Verso and have these flings or like connect with people in that way, because that's kind of the characterization that we have been exposed to a little bit of across the game. When Gustav was around still, like, it was flirty and fun about the connections, right? Lune is she's very guarded, walls up, focused on the mission, asking questions, researching, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. That there's almost like this element of her that's just like, I can't afford such distractions. So to like, it almost feels like I don't want to compromise Lune's focus and determination by adding a romantic element into the mix, because then she's like, now I'm going to care about you and I'm going to not be focused on my mission. Whereas Ciel was going to do it anyway. That's at least how I interpret these two characters, and having a potential romance path for them. So maybe we could play together sometime. Feels a bit like we're going, Maybe we'll save the Lune one for a future, you know, the future that we're fighting for, the Lune romance in New Game Plus.
Great. Let's start a band.
Expedition 33, the band. I like that.
The band, the musical. Verso and Lune found a common passion. Lune is intrigued by this facet of Verso, and Verso is excited to play music with a fellow music lover. Very wholesome indeed. Now, little tidbit of information, just the tiniest bit leaking out there about both of Verso's parents being artists, but he didn't end up being the kind of artist they wanted him to be, which seems to be in relation to paintings. They spend some time discussing their favorite songs and how they learnt music. The discussion is passionate and lasts for several hours. Neither notices the time passing. I like that. I like that there's this a pathway that you can forge with all of these characters where we're strengthening our relationships with these three, have established relationships with these two, and it's just like a romantic path for CL, just like a nice friend, like best friend, mutual interests, we just chat for ages, connection with Lune, siblings over here, ride or die, my dog, and my soft toy, my little plushie Esquier, who I've cuddled up with plenty of times in bed. That's Verso's connections. He's like my dog, my plushie, my sister, my best friend, and my lover. What a group.
I can't believe...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay, Mael's turn.
still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
He says, this is an interesting thing with Verso and how he speaks, or I guess doesn't speak about Gustav much at all, doesn't inquire about it. Maybe, hopefully, this moment he'll be like, tell me more about that guy. We'll see. What's it going to be about? Verso notices Mael looking sad and approaches her carefully.
You okay?
Yeah.
Damn. The way that they've changed it, you can see that she's been crying, is such a nice detail. The wet under the eyes and like the little tear on the bottom.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone.
Damn, you don't see that often. You see a lot of video games where they show you the tears as they happen, like I'm crying and you can see it. It doesn't tend to focus on an interaction where someone has been crying. And seeing like the detail that has gone into doing that is so amazing.
Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry.
That's a joke that Gustav would make too, though.
Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Mael is skeptical about Verso's advice. She's not in the mood to talk, but also does not wish to be alone. Genuinely like the best crying face I've ever seen in a game. It looks so natural. It was amazing. Verso understands, and he sits with her in silence. Mael appreciates the silence they share. Nice. That's all 3 of them on level 5. Then they head back to the others.
Still thinking.
I wish.
Alright. I appreciated a little Gustav-related conversation. That was nice.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
All right. Get ready to lose.
Dude! It's not just a fade to black, we actually get to do another fight. And we get the music again! Let's go! It's so funny they just fight each other.
Let's go faster. Let's carve a path. Here we go.
Minoko, I'm locked in on you, buddy. Let's go.
No time to lose. Bring it on.
Never mind. Never mind. I forgot that that was going to be a thing that would come up. Hilarious. Okay.
Ready to strike.
Okay. I see what we're doing. Damn it! Damn it! No! Oh, fucking relentless combo.
Once again, I am victorious.
My next turn would have been such a good one too.
Yeah, you walking hairball.
Verso, ever gracious in defeat. Rematch.
All right. Get ready to lose.
Of course I'm going again. Alright, here we go. Same plan, but I know what we can do. Oh, my God, dude. No, and we're doing so well. We're doing well that time. It's the relentless combo. It's gonna get me every time, which means I have to keep parrying it so I can beat it. I will not let it be the boss of me.
Let's go faster. Let's carve a path. Yeah. My turn. Bring it on.
Ah, close.
Cut him down.
Just that final attack making me panic.
Ready to strike. Here we go. Just try it. My turn.
He's sitting.
Bring it on.
Why am I messing up the timing for that one of all things? I don't get it. Fuck! What the fuck? God damn it. I have it in me. Thank you. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted and needed. Thank you. It was all part of the plan. It was all part of the plan. Woo!
Let's go faster.
Close, buddy. Thank you for the good fight, my dear boy. Ah. There you go. Got it.
Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
Monoko and Versa were thrilled to afford each other once more. It's their own special way of displaying affection for each other. It's so cute. Just play fighting with my dog. This duel reminded Monoko of some skills he had forgotten. Nice. Sanctuary. They share a few drinks, which Monoko can't drink because of his mask, and then they head back to the others. Alright, so let's have a look at this gradient attack. Sanctuary gives 2 shields and applies regen to all allies for 3 turns. Hell yeah. Fun indeed. Now, I did think about recoding. So, Hell is very high fire damage that applies 5 burn per hit to all enemies. 2 hits, self-damage if failed, right? That's great. Revitalization is quite nice for healing. 1 to 3 allies is fun. So I can replace Healing Light with that, maybe. High single target earth and break damage for 5 hits is huge. And Terraquake, just so good for breaking. Typhoon just looks really fun. Elemental Genesis with 4 different stains. All enemies receive medium lightning damage at the end of their turn and low lightning damage when they receive damage for 3 turns, and double thunder strikes with 2 flames. It's tough to choose where to go. I think I'm actually going to go with Typhoon, so we can just like high ice damage to all enemies and healing allies, and then we can potentially get that to go 3 to 5 turns. I'm going to grab that, and we'll assign the skill over Rebirth, because we've been using those Revive tints much more. I think that's good. Very nice attributes there. Good distribution. SKA's turn.
I'm sorry.
Ha. Sorry. There's going to be another rock. And it's funny because I've just gotten the name. You can soar. That'll be the flying rock.
Me too.
Where's the diving rock?
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
Alright, no spending time together today. Time to upgrade the stuff. Alright, everybody has been upgraded. Lumina points applied. Sastro needs to be spoken to. You found some of my kids. This should be useful. There it is. I've been waiting for this one. The day has finally come. There it is. There it is. I sure hope there's not a really serious, emotionally gripping cutscene if we go to bed. Versailles dressing up this way to make everybody else happy, right? He's going, hey, haha, let's bring some laughter into the group. Laughter and happiness. It's like that meme of just like the fucking soldier just staring, just like, what do you reckon? You reckon that there's going to be an important cutscene if we go to bed? I say that we check up on the others. Surely there's a checkup on the others. There isn't a checkup on the others. No. I was going to say we'll use our checkup on the others scene with the outfit, but all right, I'll change it. Mael is writing to honor Gustave's memory, writing about how they can now enter the monolith and they should finally understand everything. Mael immerses herself in Gustave's journal, poring over every detail. She will forever cherish his memory. The memories of Gustave inspire Mael. Nice, a skill! Gustave's homage, wow. We actually got a writing in the journal related skill, so you can totally miss that if you don't write in the journal. All right, show me where that is. So get out of this ridiculous outfit. All right. Skills, please. Oh, it's this one over here. Cool. Nice. High single target lightning damage, 8 hits, increased damage to mark targets, and doesn't remove the mark. So Lune's double mark, and then this doesn't even remove it, so it keeps it going. Very nice. What should I replace, though? Payback we don't use often, but goddamn, that was fun to use. I think maybe I will take it off, because Fleuret Fury is our break ability. I'm going to put on Gustave's homage there. What are these at the very top? We'll have to wait and find out. Let's go to sleep. This is actually such a cool ability. It'll have like a little bit of that overdrive element to it with the lightning for those who come after.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, Someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Verse. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
What?
I stored my personal stash inside it. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Mon ami. I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Why is he walking away? Why is he walking away from the group? Murderco just being like, I can't drink. I'll wash my hands with the wine. Bruh.
Embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you?
May everything be decided before their very eyes.
Between the bars of their prison.
In the shadow of the monolith.
In the shadow of the monolith.
I love that Alicia like is black and white. I love that she has this monochrome appearance. But what the hell? The ominous walking stick, boom, like just everything like silence. It's so effective. The drama between these characters. Something that I really love, actually, thinking about it, is it's tough, and it really is tough to like get over the fact that Gustave was removed from the story and Verso stepped in immediately. But what I really kind of like about it is Gustave is like us as a character. That was our introduction to the world, and we were just getting like everything exposition and explained to us and going out into the expedition. And he's our connective tissue. He's our thing that pulls us along through the story. And we get to a certain point at the end of that act where it then launches itself into something different. It goes into this family drama narrative that starts going on alongside this expedition. So Verso comes in, and it's initially an awkward transition phase, which happens when someone dies, and then it's like, how dare you stood where he did, and you're thinking about that for a while. But the way that it's transformed into this mystery surrounding the fracture and the paintress, and how these particular members of this family are connected all to it. I'm really excited to see things get more like laid out. We have like in our heads an idea of how this is connecting, but obviously the game still has some reveals in store for similarities between Maëlle and Alicia. The way Renoir and Verso speak to each other, the way that they were speaking the same thing just at the end. Painting the bars of your own prison. Who paints life and who paints death? Because what's really interesting is when I think early on I mentioned that it's like, it seems like the paintress is using people as paint. Like they get gommaged, and then like she's creating these nevrons, she's creating things, she's creating life, but she's also taking life away from what we can see. We just need to see how it's all connecting. The friendly nevrons have given us a little bit of an insight into that. Another one that we need to keep in mind is the Goblu that we fought in relation to that, like protecting the flower. It ran away. We never actually defeated it. Like that's another thing you gotta think of, is like that was one that felt like very reminiscent of just like the gommage that just happened. Like, was that an amalgamation of the gommage that we used to create this boss that are protecting the flower? I don't know. It's getting Big Sophie vibes. But it's some of those encounters and storytelling that does get you thinking. This is a game that inspires a lot of thinking, and I like that a lot. I've shared a lot of my thoughts with all of you as well, but fucking fascinating, I will say. Just the dramatic scenes that are taking place between Renoir, Alicia, and Verso, seemingly in their own little bubble off to the side, while everyone else is having a pre-paintress celebration wine out of Esquier's stomach. The game is able to handle the tonal shift from like light and humorous to dark and heavy really well, I think. Are we going to the paintress? Like, that's the thing, right? That's the objective. That's the objective. Isn't that crazy? There's obviously still things for us to do. There's places we can't access. There's enemies that are way too strong. I am very confident that going here is not going to be what we think, unless we just face the paintress and get whooped. Because this is the thing, they're like, oh, we can face the paintress now and we can break the cycle. I'm like, are we expecting it to be easy? We shall see. I think this is going to be another significant turning point. Similar to how we were going through before getting Esquier for the world map and being able to explore and everything opening up. I think taking out these 2 axons and taking down this barrier is going to shift the narrative in a big way once again. I just can't see this being face the paintress and go home, you know? And we will find out what happens next time. Thank you so much for joining me for the Siren area and the post-camp follow-up, because there were some really amazing scenes with all of our characters, plus this family drama that's building in the background. I cannot wait to see how this is going to continue. We need to figure out more about eventually being able to fly. Sorry, we got to find that rock, and then maybe I could get to that painting and other places that are out of the way, and see what else we can discover in terms of optional dungeons and enemies as well, because I do want to explore all of that. But it'll come in time. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Expedition 33, and I will see you next time.